The truth is still missing. Midnight Case Files.
Imagine driving home after a basketball game with your 4 best friends. You're excited, you're laughing, you've got plans for tomorrow. Then, you disappear without a trace. Months later, investigators discover your abandoned car in the middle of a freezing mountain road. No signs of a crash, no signs of a struggle. Just 5 friends gone. And what police eventually found made absolutely no sense. Welcome to Midnight Case Files. Tonight, we're opening one of America's most haunting unsolved mysteries. February 24th, 1978. 5 friends from California, all passionate basketball players, traveled to watch a college game in Chico. After the game, they stopped for snacks. Witnesses saw them happy, joking, and acting completely normal. Then they started driving home. But somehow, instead of taking the familiar route back, they ended up deep inside the snowy mountains near Yuba County, nearly 70 miles off course. Days later, search teams found their car. It wasn't wrecked. It wasn't stuck badly enough to trap them. It still had gas. The keys were missing. It looked like they had simply parked it and walked away into freezing temperatures. That decision would become one of the biggest mysteries in American criminal history. Months passed before searchers made another disturbing discovery. Inside a remote Forest Service trailer, they found one of the men. He had survived for weeks. There was enough canned food inside the trailer to keep someone alive for months. There were warm blankets, heating equipment, even supplies that had never been touched. Yet somehow, he died from starvation and exposure. Nearby, the remains of 2 more friends were eventually discovered. The other 2 have never been found. No evidence of murder, no confirmed accident, no clear explanation. Just questions. Lots of questions. Here's what makes this case so fascinating. Most people immediately jump to dramatic theories. Secret military experiments, kidnapping, serial killers, even paranormal explanations. But sometimes, the most confusing cases become even more confusing because we assume people always make logical decisions under extreme stress. What stands out to me is that nearly every strange decision happened after they entered that mountain road. Something changed. Maybe confusion, maybe fear, maybe someone or something convinced them to leave the car. But without solid evidence, every theory remains just that, a theory. And that's exactly why the Yuba County Five case continues to haunt investigators nearly 5 decades later. Sometimes the scariest mystery isn't what we know, it's what we'll probably never know. What do you think happened to the Yuba County Five? Was it a tragic chain of bad decisions? Or did someone else play a role that was never discovered? Leave your theory in the comments. And if you want more real unsolved mysteries, strange disappearances, and cases that still keep investigators awake at night, subscribe to Midnight Case Files, because the next file might be even stranger than this one.